YouTube, we're back. We're back. So, the Cthulhu 520 RBA. Buddy sent it to me, said, dude, I absolutely love this thing. Thanks for all your help, so on and so forth. I want you to try this. So, I've had this guy probably 3 weeks now, ish. And I determined today is the day. We got to get this guy up and running. So what we're going to do, we're going to dive in. We're going to take a look at all the little goodies. We're going to build it. We're going to wick it. We're going to run it. At a quick glance, I see a plethora of different airflow pins, different adapters, different bases to kind of be matchy-matchy if you want. Really a pretty awesome kit, RBA. So let's dive in. Okay, here we are. Cthulhu, however you want to say it, I'm pretty sure Cthulhu is accurate. Even if it's not, we can simply call it the 520. So the 520, in here, you've got your RBA section. This base is interchangeable, I believe, with this base. I don't believe one's for... No, okay. Wait, it is. Okay, wow, they went super OP. So this is actually an adapter to run an A-tank. A-tank is other sub-ohm coils, pre-built coils. Let me just double check. Yep. Yeah, that definitely does not. She don't fit. So it's got to be for the A-tank. Or whatever coils come with the A-tank. I personally don't really run stock coils often ever, but if we look at this thing real quick, I like the little integrated lip right here for popping open the juice port. Really nice. I can catch it with my finger. I have big, clumsy fingers, so that's usually an issue. Now, we creep in down here. I really like the fit and finish on this. It's like a brushed. It's like a brushed because it is. Nice brushed finish. Looks really slick. I like the looks of it. I like the way the chamber's set up. It reminds me a lot of my favorite RBA, the bridged. Well, the Voltrove is quickly coming into play there. But on the deck, you have, again, a very, very similar deck layout to the bridged, except instead of poking a hole, you have wick ports down here at the bottom corners. I'm going to wick this up pretty much the same. Big wide posts definitely can fit a chunky coil in here, but we're not going to go overkill. We're sticking with 3mm. Inside of here you have such a variety of airflow pins, all the way from mouth to lung up to wide open, which is this guy that comes in it, which is 4.5mm. Yeah, 4.5mm, which is the biggest I've ran personally. So I'm pretty excited about it. Probably going to be absolutely slaying. You've got your extras down here, which is, again, nice. Crappy little blue screwdriver. Can't have enough of those. So yeah, let's slap this on a device, get a coil wrapped up and installed, and wick her up. Okay, so we've got one of my Mamma Jammas, 6-wrap, 3mm, 3040 N80 Alien, absolute little flavor monster. I was going to mash it up and build this for the Cherry Pine, but I really want to see how this runs on the DNA 75. So That, and I haven't ran my stash box in a minute. Really enjoy the ease of these build decks, to be honest. Screws are a lot longer than they look. Okay. Again, no need to go overkill. Little tiny leads. As far as coil height goes, just gonna try and nail it pretty much right level with the top of the post here. Call it a day. Usually is relatively close to the quote-unquote sweet spot. Okay, let's break it in. Interesting. Yep. Okay, that'll do. Double check to make sure that we had it wide open. There. Now we're good. Yep, accept new resistance. Sitting at 20 watts. Let's take it down. Down to 10. Temp protected, because DNA 250C. Remeasure, that's more like it. There, now we're doing what we're supposed to. Okay. It's really nice setting these up, honestly. There's so little material here, it just heats up and balances out so quick. We're gonna go in, we're gonna remeasure, because now we're probably up around 5.63, even better. Some people seem to think that your resistance dictates flavor. I really don't think so, personally, but I'm typically not in the mood to be combative or argumental. People's preference is people's preference. I myself, when I'm thinking about a single cell battery, I want a much higher voltage output versus a higher amp drain. Higher your amp draw, faster your battery dies. Well, I don't really like charging batteries. To be fair, there's got to be something wrong. This is going too well. Last step, we'll go up to 55 watts. There we go. Okay, no hot spots at the normal legs where it touches the first rab. We're good to go. Okay, so time to wick. Time to wick. Now, looking at this right quick, right? You see in the juice wells, you actually have these little ports. Those ports are there to have a little capillary effect to help keep it all wicked. That doesn't mean that you want to run your cotton that far down and jam those holes up. You do want to have adequate cotton sitting on top of them, though. Little pull, little tear, little roll, little tuck. Perfect resistance through the coil. Not too heavy, not too thin. Now, what I do with my bridged, with my snail, come in right about 2 mils off the edge. I make a straightforward cut. Just like so. Then I'm going to come in on the other side, again, about 2 millimeters off. I'm going to cut the tip of that little tail off. So you end up with like a crooked spade. Okay? When in doubt, fluff it out. Let's go. Nice and fluffy. Now, what you want to be mindful of is when you're positioning your cotton, because it's an angled cut, you want to make sure that that angle isn't getting underneath the coil and near the airflow pin, okay? Otherwise, you'll have a little seepage. Little seepage. Okay. All looks good here. What are we going to load up? We're going to run some lemon pie from Mini Chef. Stuff is really, really good. Really, really good. We don't need that high. I really like the 510 adapter with this. Super easy to get your hands on it and actually like handle it. Doesn't require any special tooling. You just thread it on, thread it off. Okay, looking good. We are going to slap this together, get it in a borrow device, and take it up top. Alrighty, we're back up top. 520's loaded up, filled her up with juice. Got my tip going on, got a battery in this thing, she's ready to go. That faceplate, super sexy. I have a matching door as well, just going to do a body swap. So that door is obviously a little taller. Nonetheless, we're in, set at 0.55 now that it's in the Boro and being read off of the device. Again, DNA 75 chipset in this. I much prefer the DNA 75 personally. My gosh, that's a lot of airflow. That is a lot of airflow. How is that possible? How is that a thing? My gosh. Wow. So, okay, the Cthulhu 520 is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Listen to that. That's angry. That is just flawless. Flawless. Wow. Okay, so that much airflow in an RBA for the right person with the right speed is exactly what you need in your life. This is Voltrove level airflow. This is bridged V2 airflow. This is vape quality of those two. It's fantastic. Wow. This is definitely not an RBA when it's wide open that you can do a little stealth vape where you're not supposed to be vaping. That is just bang on. It's bang on. The flavor is immense. Immense. Fantastic. Right out of the chute. Yep. So, some pros of a stash box, or similar boxes to a stash box, is the airflow ports, the extra airflow. The extra airflow in these type of devices for me makes or breaks them. It's the same with panels for a billet box. If you have panels like stock G10s, get a set of panels that's got an airflow cutout and you'll be amazed, okay? Not to get terribly off topic with how fantastic the 520 is, but seriously, if you are a direct to lung person and you have a Boro device, I would always suggest investing in some panels that add additional airflow. In the meantime, I'm gonna go sit in the corner with this and just love life. Wattage wise, we're setting at 48.5, no boost. I don't really run boost. There's no need when you're running little tiny cores, but that is just phenomenal. Okay, so price point on the 520. I believe these can be had for around 100 bones. Around, give or take. Honestly, I didn't look it up. But for the money, this thing is phenomenal. And again, it may not be everybody's speed. I'm not about dropping in smaller airflow pins. I like running everything wide open. This for me is, it's right up there. This is top 3. This is in the top 3. And I can't tell you what the number 1 is because the Voltrove, the Bridged, and now the 520 are all in their own league. The Kirch is excellent, but it doesn't have this kind of airflow. Doesn't mean it's not great though. Kirch is great. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work now that I've got a setup to sit on my desk. That's up and running. So yeah, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. I'm not sure what's next up for a review. I know I've been flirting with the GT4 for a long time, so maybe I'll do up a GT4. Or maybe I'll build my Scotchua 25 that's been sitting on the floor for 2 months. We'll see. But much love, guys. Peace.